season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. So the Cincinnati Reds looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though. Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Cincinnati Reds.
And getting the start for Cincinnati, Andrew Abbott. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Take a look at the lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
What he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike three.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Wilson Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two down, nobody on. Hey! And that's it with the knees for a strike. Got him swinging. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Crochet on the hill singing. This guy never started a professional game prior to his breakout season in 2024, and now he's one of the best starters in baseball.
Yeah, he led the AL with more than 205 innings pitched and led all of baseball with 255 strikeouts. How do you move from the pen to the rotation and have that kind of endurance? Man, he was lights out in 2025. Word.
The 1-0. That's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One down.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Matt McClain at the plate now. That's ball one.
Ball two.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Fastball is outside. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. The switch hitter batting right. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, one down. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then strikes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
One out and a runner at second here on opening day.
Nope, outside.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down. Sal Stewart getting ready to hit.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw them get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
The 0-1. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Story for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, Joe stepping in for Boston. Carlos Narvaez.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Curve, hit right back to him. Throws to first, and quickly one away in the second.
That is good. The third baseman, number 5,
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Abbott making his first start of the year. And he was selected for the All-Star game last year. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground to first. Stewart steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jaron Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran. And drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that skips into dirt.
Ball 2.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Opening day here in Cincinnati, and always a good time. You know, singing, this Reds team may have been swept by the Dodgers in the wild card series last year, but they made some noise.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to Terry Francona as well as their pitching staff. It was the loudest of the bunch. The Reds leaned on those arms the entire year. The offense had its moments, but make no mistake, that pitching staff was the reason the Reds reached the postseason.
That's out.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Gets him to chase after that one.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And there's one away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 7.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. That one almost got him. The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Narvaez takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 4, Noel V. Marte.
Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he walked it.
That's ball 4.
You can stomach a two-out walk to certain
Batting in,
players,
the
but
catcher,
with his speed, this guy out there in the base path, it can turn into 2 or 3 bases.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. And that is the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Boston leads off the 3rd inning here on opening day. Singy, looking back at their 2025 season, it feels like the Red Sox had an up and down year, but they still reached the postseason.
Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up, partner. They traded away Rafael Devers in June and still went on to play in October. What a year it was for the Red Sox. And I think the future is pretty bright with players like Garrett Crochet and Roman Anthony.
1 away.
Batting in, the right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. In the air, right field. Marte settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
batting ninth, the center fielder, number 3.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. And delivers outside. To the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Chopper right side, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's outside.
This one dribbled deep center field on its way. Home run. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. T.J. Friedel now at the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Swinging a foul straight back. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
McLean swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air, right field. Abreu on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark. So stepping in from Boston, Roman Anthony. Abbott back to work. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Ground ball right side. McLean on to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Story now. Struck out swinging his first time. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gets it to first.
He's out.
Awesome play there.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Two outs, base is empty. And now Wilson Contreras. Top of the zone for a called strike. And the 0-1. There's a strike.
That's
a ball.
Really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that one almost hit him. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. Hayes tosses across to first, and Contreras is retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Sal Stewart, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The designated hitter, Eugenio.
2 down, base is empty. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Fastball for a strike. Suarez not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're up 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Out front and foul to the left side.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt.
Down.
But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Now, here is Caleb Durbin.
Hey!
Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. And we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one almost got him. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a miss. He's got 4 strikeouts now. Wilyer Abreu will hit next. Fly to right his first time. Abreu in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here on opening day. And that one popped in the air, left field. And that'll do it. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. 2-2 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
On the ground to short, Story. To first,
He's out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Reds, the right fielder, number 4.
Now, Noel V. Marte worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1. Foul ball there. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball 1.
A swing and a bouncer towards 3rd. Slings to first, inning over. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And here is
Leading off for the Red
Ceddanne
Sox,
Rafaela.
the center fielder, number 3, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. Just
0-1.
missed. The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Ball
Really
2.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one
Nope,
misses.
that's
So
ball
a
4.
leadoff walk.
Up next for
And
the
he's a
Red
guy
Sox,
that will
the left
certainly
fielder,
think about
Roman
stealing a bag or 2. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony digs in now.
Don't
Ball.
want to get
That's
beat by
inside.
a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
This is
Ball.
again 5 in a row. On the ground, could be 2. The turn by McLean at second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Trevor Story now. Pitch misses there.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. And that hits the top of the zone for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Key Brian
number 3,
Hayes.
Key Brian Hayes.
Well, these
Nope.
Reds,
Ball
as this
1.
game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one out to right. He's got it. And there's one away.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Back to the top of the order now. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that's outside of his ball 4. He's on base.
The batter,
Maybe a
number
little loss of
9.
focus on the mound
Second
right there.
baseman,
Pretty much
Matt.
gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet is done, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Justin Slate takes over on the mound, getting ready to make his season debut. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain, 1 for 2. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. You'll one. And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Pierce Johnson will come in, ready to make his season debut.
Nope.
mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
On the ground at first. Can't glove it cleanly. And the throw
He's
is
safe.
late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
The catcher, Carlos.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
Go ahead run on base. Carlos Narvaez, the next to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And strike one to the catcher.
Inside, ball one.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Runner on to go. Fought off foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now here is Jarren Duran. Here comes the 0-1. Gets under and pops it up. De La Cruz moving under this one. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. One left for the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2. Bottom of the 7th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. Liner and that got him. The throw is still in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
1 pitch, 1 out.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball 1, no strikes. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there. Out towards left center. Rafael settles underneath it. 2-way down.
Up next for the Reds, The left fielder, number 7.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Slate out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Red
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
Aroldis Chapman.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Two down, nobody on. That one ran inside, almost got him. Up and in, 3-2 now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. He is struck out, and he is walked. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires the first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Reds leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. For the top of the 8th, still stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Yeah! Outside, that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Rolls across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Here's Johnson. Gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Rock Burke.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's outside.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Flails is that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bounce that slider. Worked hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get run out by the umpire.
Joe stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafaela.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Late on that fastball. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Fastball is outside. That
Ball
just
three.
misses all three.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And he walked
Ball
it.
four.
And he heads
Take
down
it.
to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. 4-1. Hit on the ground to short. And that is the inning. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes these bats over before it really begins.
In now for the Reds, Brian Hayes. He's already homered here in this one. Got it started a little too early, strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Deal 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, T.J. Friedl. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And this game is still tied at 2-2. We go to the ninth. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Tony Santiago on the pitch out of the pen here.
Tony Santiago.
That drops in for a strike. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That's it. Foul ball still 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Carlos Narvaez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's a strikeout looking. Coming out of the bullpen for a beat. Now he's challenging to call strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Go ahead run on base. Carlos Narvaez will hit next. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next
Ball, that
offering
pitch is up.
upstairs. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. He's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Durbin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1.
Right there for a strike. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one not close. 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the 3rd out. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston,
now as they hand the ball to a
22,
fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Garrett Whitlock. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
The second baseman, Matt McClain.
There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Sal Stewart digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Reds 2. On to extra innings. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Durant thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call is stay. That knocks them down to one challenge left. And it's second. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Durant wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2-2 now. And there's a ball. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
First and second, no outs. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Tony Santillan done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New
Reds.
pitcher for the Reds,
Number
Graham
23,
Ashcraft.
Graham Ashcraft.
Puts a bunt down. Hayes throws to first in time, and that is a big first out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job is to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. All loaded up. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's inside.
The Reds trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the top half of the 10th. That's ripped into the outfield. Tracks it down for the out. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third in to score. And they've got the lead in extra innings. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in extra innings. A sliding stop at short. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Reds 2. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the Reds DH. Eugenio Suarez. Making a move at second base. Here's the pitch runner for Cincinnati. Will Benson getting some more speed on the bases.
Pickoff throw.
And he's back in safely.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate there.
Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Rip, but it curls foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one missed. And now it's 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
The left fielder, number 7.
Down the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Ground ball up the middle. Story to the plate.
He's safe.
And we are tied. One down, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Safe at second. That's not close. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Front for strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The winning run on second base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds, the catcher, Tyler.
Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nathaniel Lowe. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. Down the line, and it's foul. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So they scratch across the run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We push on to the 11th. All tied up at 3 apiece.
A defensive
Jose
team
Trevino,
for the
the
Reds.
new catcher
Now
now.
catching, number 35, Jose
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And it's second. Oh, that one rides up and in.
That's a really good take.
Now all even up. On the ground to third. Zips it across. One gone here.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson. Contreras.
Go-ahead run on base. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there for strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Strike two.
He may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to his own.
That's off the mark. Ball one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
here in extras,
Number
and a new
57,
pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Greg Weisser. Key Brian Hayes digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Key Brian Hayes.
Substitution now at second base. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Dane Myers. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Safe. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Pitch out, but no action. The Reds, the winning run at third. We are in the 11th. And fouled off. Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. Movement in the bullpen, Danny Coulombe. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Here's a 2-1. Big swing and a miss.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Base hit, battle good. In comes the winning run, and the Reds
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Our final score, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.